This is Irish Folklore Heritage. You are listening to Stan J. O'Reilly. The Black Castle steps, the nearby cave, and the tunnels running under Wicklow town. The Dane steps at the back of the Black Castle have some very interesting folklore attached to them. It is said that the Danes, the second wave of Viking invaders who followed the Norse in Wicklow, constructed a timber fort on the site of the Black Castle of Wicklow, and it was they who carved the steps there. It has been said, if you go down to the last step, you're not going to get back up, and will have to swim for it. The steps are also called the Blackamoor Steps, which is due, and it is said to have been so named, after a Spanish Moor who lived in the Black Castle. The Moor stood out in Wicklow town at the time, as many citizens had never seen a man of colour, so he was viewed as something of a curiosity. He could be seen on the steps when a provision ship pulled in close to offload goods to the castle. The Moor carried provisions from the ship up the steps to the castle, and because he stood out so much in the minds of locals, they christened the steps the Blackamoor Steps. One of the things which made the Black Castle such a defensive feature was that it could be resupplied and rearmed from the seaward side. The other feature was the fact that a wooden bridge existed there, and to keep attackers at bay, it could be removed. The attackers would have to climb down into a gully and attack uphill when the bridge over the gully was taken away. The flat ground in the area at the time also allowed the castle defenders to give early warning of an imminent attack by rebels, as they could be seen a distance away. The nearby cave, close to the Black Castle and just south of it, does go inland and was carved out with flight and escape in mind in the event of an attack mounted on the town by rebels from the Wicklow Mountains, the clans O'Byrnes and O'Tills. The tunnel joined up at one stage with the old jail, which in turn was linked with another tunnel, which exited into the Dominican Convent Fields, or as it was called way back in time, the grounds of Morrison's mansion. Mr. Morrison could not keep local servants in his employ, as they ran from his kitchen at night, having heard terrible ghostly noises. The noises were in fact the echo of waves crashing into the Black Castle's nearby cave. The tunnels are under Market Square as well and now sealed off. One entrance was through the basement of the shop, which was Peggy Harburn's and later Woody's, down under the railings outside the shop, and it's a part of Wicklow's hidden heritage. 2 bodies were found in the tunnels at the old jail, the skeletal remains of attempted escapees. At least one man made it to freedom using the tunnel by lifting a flagstone in the basement of the old jail. And that's the reason why the basement floods in heavy rain. The tunnel fills up with water and it has to go somewhere. Another piece of information on the tunnel at the Black Castle is that it was well used by smugglers in the past. Back in the 80s, I was shown an access from the kitchen of a house in Castle Street by a resident, now dead, who lifted a flagstone, and I could clearly hear the sounds of the waves crashing in the tunnel.